Is one player single-handedly reshaping women's basketball? Or does another deserve just as much credit for the sport's explosive rise? The 2025 WNBA season kicks off with a clash that's got fans buzzing, arenas packed, and social media on fire. On May 17th, the Indiana Fever face the Chicago Sky, and all eyes are on two names who've been linked since their college days. Their rivalry isn't just about points or rebounds. It's about who's truly driving the WNBA's golden era. From sold-out stadiums to heated press conferences, this story is packed with drama, numbers, and moments you won't believe. Let's dive into how it all began, and why 2025 could be the year this battle defines the league. It started in 2023, in a game that changed women's basketball forever. The NCAA championship pitted Iowa's sharpshooting sensation against LSU's relentless rebounder. With seconds ticking down, LSU sealed the victory, and one player made a gesture that lit up the internet, pointing to her ring finger, signaling her team's triumph. That moment, bold and unapologetic, came from Angel Reese, taunting Iowa's Caitlin Clark in front of millions. Clark didn't back down, her competitive fire burning bright, promising a comeback. That single game drew a record-breaking 9.9 million viewers, the most for any women's basketball game at the time. It wasn't just a championship. It was the spark that ignited a rivalry now carrying the WNBA into uncharted territory. Fans picked sides, media fueled the flames, and the stage was set for a showdown that's only grown bigger. But what happened when they hit the pros would change everything. Fast forward to 2024, and both players stepped into the WNBA with massive expectations. Caitlin Clark, drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever, became an instant playmaking machine, averaging 19.2 points and a league-leading 8.4 assists per game. Her long-range threes and pinpoint passes turned heads, helping the Fever reach the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Angel Reese, picked 7th by the Chicago Sky, dominated the boards, pulling down 12.4 points and 10.8 rebounds per game, including a record-setting 8 straight double-doubles. Their matchups were electric, but one moment stole the spotlight. In a June game, Reese went for a block and caught Clark in the head, sending her crashing to the floor. The refs called it a flagrant foul, and social media erupted, some calling it dirty, others just a hard play. Both players brushed it off, insisting it was just basketball, but the incident added fuel to a rivalry already burning hot. Yet one moment off the court would stir even more controversy. Last season, Angel Reese made a claim that sent shockwaves through the basketball world. After a game, she told reporters, "People are watching women's basketball because of me too." She argued she was just as big a draw as Clark, pointing to sold-out arenas and celebrity-packed crowds. It was a bold statement, one that positioned her as a co-star in the WNBA's rise. But in early 2025 at a Chicago Sky press conference, a reporter asked her to stand by those words. The room went quiet as Reese paused, then simply said, "Next question." That two-word dodge went viral, sparking debates across platforms. Fans questioned whether Reese could back up her claim, especially when the numbers told a different story. Chicago's home games averaged just 8,000 fans, while Indiana's sold out every game at 17,000. Reese's LSU homecoming drew a measly 6,000 in an arena that holds over 13,000. Meanwhile, Clark's games were pulling in millions on TV. Was Reese's claim all talk, or was there more to her impact? But numbers only tell half the story. Let's look at the arenas. Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA is undeniable, and the numbers prove it. Every Fever home game in 2024 sold out, packing 17,000 fans into Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Her preseason return to Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena sold out 15,000 seats in just 45 minutes, faster than most concerts. Ticket prices for her games hit insane highs, with preseason tickets averaging over $600, a record for any basketball game, college or pro. Her jersey became the second best-selling in basketball, trailing only Stephen Curry, leaving NBA giants like LeBron James in the dust. Teams facing the Fever had to move games to NBA arenas just to handle the crowds. The Chicago Sky, for instance, shifted their 2025 home games against Indiana to the United Center, a 23,500-seat behemoth, marking a historic first for the WNBA. Compare that to Reese's games. Her Sky home opener against Minnesota drew just 4,600 fans, and another game barely hit 7,600. The contrast is stark. Clark's pulling crowds like a rock star, while Reese's numbers look like any other game. And the WNBA knew exactly how to cash in on this. The league saw the gold mine in this rivalry and went all in for 2025. They scheduled 5 Fever Sky matchups, starting with the season opener on May 17th in Indianapolis. To capitalize on the hype, they launched the first-ever Rivals Week in August, with a primetime Clark-Reese showdown set to headline. WNBA legend Sue Bird predicted this game could shatter viewership records, topping the 2.25 million, who tuned in for their 2024 rematch, the highest for a WNBA game in over 20 years. The league's giving the Fever 41 of their 44 games on national TV, more than even the NBA's Los Angeles Lakers. It's clear who's driving the bus. Networks follow viewers, and viewers follow Clark. The Sky's games, while boosted by Reese's presence, don't come close to that coverage. The WNBA's leaning hard into this rivalry, knowing it's not just about basketball, it's about a cultural moment. But can Reese keep up with Clark's momentum? While Clark's numbers scream superstar, the Fever's success isn't just about her. Indiana's new coach, Stephanie White, a former WNBA Coach of the Year, has built a powerhouse around Clark. They added veterans like Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, and Dana Bonner to complement Clark's flash and Aaliyah Boston's grit. Cunningham even compared Clark to a young Diana Taurasi, calling her game spicier, flashier, and more dangerous. The Fever's strategy is clear. Win now, not later. They've upgraded facilities, launched a Now You Know campaign, and turned every game into a must-see event. The Sky, meanwhile, are rebuilding, adding stars like Paige Buchers and Hailey Van Lith to join Reese and Camila Cardoso. But rumors swirled that both teams chased White, and Indiana's win could give Clark a coaching edge. The Sky seem unsure if Reese is their cornerstone or just a piece of the puzzle, leaving fans wondering if they'll fully back her. Yet, off the court, their paths diverged even further. Beyond the game, Clark and Reese are carving out different legacies. Clark skipped the unrivaled 3-on-3 league, choosing rest and racking up endorsements like a $28 million Nike deal. Her focus is clear: dominate the WNBA. Reese, meanwhile, played in unrivaled, winning a championship and $50,000, but sparked headlines with a provocative New Year's outfit that pushed boundaries. She's embraced a villain persona, boasting 4.8 million Instagram followers to Clark's 3.1 million, making her a social media juggernaut. But some speculate her off-court antics, like cryptic posts after controversial podcast comments, might distract from her game. Clark's been spotted at NBA games, quietly building her brand, while Reese's bold style keeps her in the spotlight, for better or worse. With the 2025 season looming, speculation is rife. Will Reese's flair translate to on-court dominance, or will Clark's focus seal her as the WNBA's face? So, what's next for this epic showdown? As the 2025 season tips off, the Clark-Reese rivalry is more than a game. It's a battle for the soul of women's basketball. Clark's transforming the league with sold-out arenas, record TV ratings, and a franchise built to win now. Reese, with her relentless energy and unapologetic style, could still prove she's more than a supporting act. Her rebounding and defensive grit make her a force, but can she match Clark's seismic impact? The numbers favor Clark, but Reese's villain role keeps fans talking, and her young Sky squad could surprise. On May 17th, when the Fever host the Sky, the world will be watching. Will Clark cement her legacy as the WNBA's game-changer, or will Reese rewrite the narrative with a breakout season? One thing's certain: this rivalry is pushing women's basketball to new heights. Who do you think will own 2025? Drop Team Clark or Team Reese in the comments, and let's see where the fans stand.